Oh, yes, there was plenty of young people came in, and they just started taking orders. Nobody had to clean. They had me.
Okay. But do you
But
remember
I
the
don't
names of
remember
any
any
of these
names.
people?
I'm sorry. I don't remember any
Okay.
names, but they're sweet young people.
Okay. Did you have any, did your coworkers say anything to you about what's going on?
No.
Okay. Did you talk to them at all?
No, I talked mostly with the management and with the office, and I wrote to Ron through Indeed and tried to rectify the situation. Use me at a different restaurant to take orders, something. But they didn't know.
Okay. So when you say you spoke to management about issues, it was Paul and Michelle?
Paul, Michelle, yes. Those were the
Okay.
two main managers.
Okay. Was Michelle just a restaurant manager?
Yes, for night shift.
So then in terms of how your appointment ended, you said you were put on these 6-hour shifts in March. Then you said you got more hours, but then you broke your foot and they wouldn't let you work.
They,
Can you tell me more specific dates about that?
yes, about May, they gave me more hours. They said the lobby's open, so they need me for cleaning it, as well as the restrooms and dishes and floors and all. And so I didn't complain. I was trying to get work elsewhere. No one else hired me, or I would have worked somewhere else. But I didn't complain so I could get the work. And I just said thank you. But also, I want to do cashiering. Why not? Talk with people and not be all sweaty and dirty. Someone else help do the dishes and the garbages and floors, toilets.
Okay. So I know this is a redundant question, but what you're saying is that while you were working there, no other employee was cleaning?
Nope, they had me like the cleaning woman. And cleaning maintenance starts at $12 an hour.
Okay. So in May you got these more hours, and then when did you break your foot?
May, June area. July 4th. It was July 5th.
Okay, so July 5th you broke your foot?
Yes.
And was that related to work or was that outside of work?
That was outside of work. He used to let me, I'd get off at midnight and then stay parked because I have an RV. And so I'd be parked there until about 6 in the morning or so. So then I'd be safe. And then I'd go drive and park under the trees somewhere and then come back for work later. And that's what I was doing. But after work, I was parked, I was sleeping, and some lady started yelling, "Help! He killed her!" And she was talking about her baby, and I went running out to help, and I landed wrong, and my bone got broken. And then not within the week, I had a boot. They operated right away, and then I had a boot within the week, and begging for work, he wouldn't let me.
And who said that you couldn't go back to work?
Paul. And after I reported Michelle, she never talked to me again.
So when did you stop trying to get hours from Paul?
I never stopped trying to get hours. I kept trying to get hours.
Okay, so then did you receive notification that you were terminated? Because you talk about applying for unemployment.
I did that after they came out and fired me. I won't be
Okay,
with
when
him.
did they fire you?
He kept asking me for him to speak up for me in this gentleman's circle, and I said no. And I kept saying no. He kept asking me. He asked me about half a dozen times. Then after I was trying to get work after my foot was broken, it was around the end of July. I kept going there to see if I could get hours, and my tire broke. And I asked him, please let me work at least enough hours to get my tire fixed. He came out with some lady next door and said that I have to move my truck within 24 hours and that I'm fired. And I got it recorded. And even then he asked me, gave me like an ultimatum, this or that. And I'm not going to let that man speak up for me. I'll speak for myself.
Okay, so
In other words, to be with him.
Back here. So let's just go back here. You were saying that you were trying to get work from Paul, and he was trying to get you to advocate for him on something?
To be with him. That I wouldn't even have to work.
You're saying that Paul was asking you to be in a relationship with him?
Yes. Let him take care of me. And that I wouldn't even have to work, and I said no. About a half a dozen times in the whole time I was there.
Okay, so you're saying throughout your entire employment, Paul was asking this of you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, was there anyone that heard this as well, or any other employees that heard about it?
That the lady, he came out and told me to move my truck within 24 hours, or my RV, and so she heard it. She has an employee that was...
I'm talking about Paul asking you to be in a relationship with him. Did you tell anyone that he was asking you that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. In front of that lady he came out with, he said that to me. And I said no. That if he were the last man on earth, it would mean the end of procreation. That's what I told him.
Okay, do you remember the date of when that happened?
It was around the end of July, beginning of August.
Okay, and so you refused to move your RV and you were fired?
No, I had a broken tire. He said I could park there, and then he came out and said to move within 12 hours or 24 hours, and gave me that ultimatum, like, are you sure you haven't considered this, being with him? And I said no. And he was saying all kinds of other things too. But no. And so I'd rather die. So I moved my RV and kept trying to get work elsewhere.
Okay, and so when was it that you were fired?
It was the end of July, beginning of August, officially, when he said that I was. Until then, he just wouldn't let me work, wouldn't let me have any hours.
Okay, and so when did you apply for unemployment?
I've applied in September. September, I think, yeah.
Okay. And were you approved?
Yes, I was approved.
Okay. All right, I am just reading over my notes to see if there's anything else I need to ask.
Thank you. I've got so much I could tell you. Oh my gosh, all that went on there. But I was always polite and glad for the hours. But I was underpaid and completely, horribly abused. It's because I wouldn't be with him, that's why.
All right. Well, I believe that I have all the information that I need at this time. So So what's going to happen now is I will consult with my supervisor and a charge will be written. For your information, the EEOC has a very certain way that we write a charge. That it's very concise language, and it may not contain all of the details that you have shared with me today. But as I said, I have been taking notes of our conversation, so all of it has been taken down. It's just we don't put all of it in the charge for legal reasons. We're teleworking right now, so when the charge has been written, it'll be uploaded to our portal system, and you will receive an email notification from our portal system when it has been uploaded. And so you'll log on, and you can read through the charge language. If there's something, egregious, like I misspelled a name or if I got a date wrong, you can send back proposed edits through the portal system, and those changes will be made. And again, you'll get an email notification when the charge has been sent back out. If the language is all acceptable, there's a very obvious button that you click to electronically sign the document, and that means that you have formally filed a charge with us. Trying to think.
Thank you for everything.
Okay, and so after you sign the charge, you can begin uploading any evidence. So I know you say that you have YouTube videos, maybe creating a Word document that has all the links and maybe description of those YouTube videos. You can upload that to the portal because I don't believe you can upload the videos directly.
Because also that one Michelle, she used to follow me around recording me and uploading it to her Facebook. And so, anyway, I mean, I went through all kinds of worse harassments you could imagine. And then they tried to put a stop on my unemployment and ruining my reputation so I can't get hired. Oh my God. And I could just tell you so much more with...
Okay. As I was saying, though, after you sign the charge, you can begin to upload any and all evidence to the portal system. And we do need to notify the company within 10 days of the charge being signed. But after that, it may take up to 2 months for you to hear anything back from our office of any next steps. It's just right now things are a little bit slow with COVID. As I said, we're not working in our physical office.
Oh, thank you.
So
I wait about 2 months and then I upload I fill out everything and sign it?
So no, after you sign the charge, you can immediately begin uploading evidence. I'm just saying that in terms of formal communication from our office, any further interviews or anything like that, it may take up to 2 months for you to hear back from our office.
Okay. Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate your help in this and your time.
Okay. And so just again to let you know again, the EEOC is neutral, and what is going to happen right now is you've told us your side of the story, and the charge will be written, but then the company is going to have the chance to tell us, their side of the story, respond to the allegations.
Okay.
So I just want to be clear that that's what's going to be happening.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. God bless you. Stay happy and healthy now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye-bye now.